Okay, wait a second. Turn on the high beams.
Hey, you say so? High beam.
Hey everyone, what we got here is a 1000 watt brushless go-kart from Princess Auto here in Canada. Basically, you can get these on AliExpress. I'm sure you can get them on eBay or Amazon or wherever you want to get these things. They're basically just the Chinese go-karts. Probably sold by a lot of different people. This one here, like I mentioned, has a 1000 watt brushless motor. It's 48 volt. And it looks like it's got like a rear pumpkin. So it's got a gear set, and it looks like the motor and the gears are all integrated. It's very quiet. It's got disc brakes in the rear, both sides. Has no disc brakes in the front. I wish it did. And this one here doesn't have suspension, but might even make it all the more fun because it actually feels like it's going faster than it is. It's got 3 speed settings. Yep, then we have a little gauge here. If we just crank that on, just lets you know, the battery gauge. You have to go in reverse. Here you go. And there's the on and off key. Now, the on and off key was switched. It used to be over here, but we put these gauges from Princess Auto on there. They're 20 amp, switches. They're 20 amp switches from Princess Auto. And I kind of went this way instead of getting like a relay with some push buttons or whatnot. I'm sure I could have done 20 amp push buttons as well, but these were readily available, so I just picked them up and they look kind of neat. So, all right, so how do we power this thing? We have a 48 volt, 20 amp battery. It's a lead acid battery. Seems to do well. I mean, obviously, when the performance starts to drop, we would look for a lithium ion substitute for it, or lithium iron. But the lights are not powered by the main battery. They're actually powered by this TalentCell unit. It was about $78. Not bad, actually. It's been able to power all the lights with no issues whatsoever. Now, if you look at my wiring, it's pretty horrible. This is not something I do all the time. I'm not one of those handy guys, but if it's, if it needs some help down the road, maybe I'll make a better wiring harness for it. But so far it works, so it's going to stay. The LED lights are just an RGB strip. Actually, this one here is one I had for 7 years hanging out in the basement. So I thought I'd just give it some good use. Worked out perfectly. And I'll put a link in the description to something that is exactly the same, because I bought another one because I thought I was going to break this one, which actually I did break this one and did an absolutely horrible job connecting them again, because that was a connector I had. But I know they have ones that go from one to the next without having a gap. But I had this one, so there you go. I mean, it's a kid's go-kart. Fun is the priority here, not perfection. Yeah, obviously the sticky stuff on the back, it just doesn't stick after all those years. It's kind of crappy, so I just zip tied everything together. So far, so good. Really proud of the brake switch I added on there, which actually works quite nicely. I don't know if I can actually reach, and nope. I'll have to demonstrate that later. Hydraulic brakes, rack and pinion steering. Pretty crazy for the money. Well, let's go see what it can do. Okay, so we're gonna try the glow cart and turn it into a snow cart.
Yeah, we're gonna try. I hope this works.
We modified it with this super high tech. It's called a garbaggio bag, and it's custom made just for this go-kart. As you can see, it's just an amazing piece of engineering to cover the battery. Not well at that. So let's give it a shot. Master driver, if you would take it outside, and please don't hit the cars. Okay. Not off to a good start. Okay, now go forward again. Try going forward. Okay, now turn it in such a way it won't hit a car. Look backwards when you go, please. Give it a try. Turn the wheel. This way.
Oh, that works.
Try that. Ooh, that's sketchy. Whoa! Okay, wait, no, keep going backwards. This thing doesn't turn very well now. Welcome to winter driving at 6 years old. Try going forward. There you go, now you can get stuck further out. All right, so one more point I just wanted to make here. When I had to move the keyhole from, that keyhole there, from this side to this side, you just take off this cowl. It's pretty easy, just 4 screws. And you buy a stepper bit like this from Amazon for pretty cheap. And you just use it to, start drilling a hole where you want to put this. The only mistake I made here, well, not the only mistake, but one of the mistakes I made here was I kind of centered the hole for this. And I should have brought it down just a little bit more because there's a bar. I don't know if you can see it. There's a bar there where it kind of touches. Yep, there. So if I would have just dropped it just a little bit more closer to the bottom, it would have cleared easier. As it is, it's just kind of touching, but all in all, it works. Okay, and for the brake lights to be actuated, we had to add our own brake switch. So we just got a normally closed switch. Normally closed means that when the button is actually pushed, the light turns off, and when the button is not pushed, it's on. And it's just a way that we had to kind of make something work here. I have a better picture. There's some hot glue and a glove. I'll show you why. We had to use hot glue and a glove to a piece of a glove, pinky finger, to kind of keep it clean. And through the magic of editing, I think we can give you a better shot than that. So there you have it. It's a fun kid's toy. It is an adult-sized seat. Geez, I wonder why I bought it. And it does fit adults up to about 200 pounds. I think they say 175 in one piece of literature and 220 in the next. The entire unit cost about $850 Canadian, which is, I don't know, maybe $15 American. It's a lot of fun. We hooked up the 3 lights. Again, I'll try to leave a link in the description. These lights turned out pretty good. So what we've done is we've done 1 light on one switch, 1 light on the other switch, and the floodlight on the middle switch. And there you go. If you guys kind of enjoyed that, just hit the subscribe button. It'd be appreciated because you would be my first subscriber. Uh, this is my first video, so I thought I'd give it a try. And I think I'll be making more stuff and making more videos. A lot more to come. Thanks all. Bye.